Hello everyone, Astro Hamza Chukwukabilago. Welcome to this wonderful video on 1 year analysis of price of Bitcoin and altcoins. Okay, and I'll be doing these presentations directly straight from the format crypto app. Okay, or cryptocurrency app. Okay, this app is designed such that you can have access to TBC trusted sellers, you can earn free bitcoins, you can know the live price and also the price chart and also ICO list, okay, upcoming ICOs. Okay, from this you can also shop with the cryptocurrency, you can also exchange using Coinbase, Luno, local Bitcoin exchange, and you can do crypto to crypto exchange using a Shapeshift exchange. Okay, so but today I'm going to focus on prices of Bitcoin and altcoins over the last 1 year, okay, to see what the trend is and to give you guys an insight of what coin to focus on because there's a lot of hype out there in order to get the prices to rise and everything. But as we all know that the what drives the pricing, what actually drives the pricing of any commodity listed in a market, whether it's stock market or whether it's commodities market or whether it's the market coin market cap is one. Number one is volume of transaction, either through usage or through transaction or through people buying uh, buying into the market. Okay, so that is one, the volume of the transaction, which is very very key. And what sustains the volume of transaction? What sustains the volume of transaction is one, the usage of the coin or the cryptocurrency, either to use to purchase goods and services or the the speculative trading that's going on whereby people are buying coins with the hopes that it gets to above a certain amount. Okay, so but we all know that the realistic one is the usage by people, because when people are able to use the coin, it gives it more value, and when more people have the coin, it gives it more value. So the more people that have the coin and the more usage affects the prices of the coin. But since when it comes to Bitcoin and altcoins, mostly, especially market-driven coins, you find out that the opposite is the case in the sense that it's being driven by speculation. So let me just give you guys an idea of the grand picture of what happened 1 year through the prices of BTC and altcoins. Okay, and when we talk about altcoins, we are looking at things like Litecoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Dogecoin, and Dash. Okay, these are the altcoins we'll be using to do this analysis. All right. Okay. So as you can see, the platform is open. You yourself can go download this app. It's called Fortmat Cryptocurrency app. It's available on Google Play Store. Also, the link will be available. Download link will be available in the description below for you to go to download it. If you find value in this analysis, or if you want an app like this that can help you, keep up to date with what's happening, and also, monitor the daily prices of your bitcoins and altcoins. Okay, so let's look at Bitcoin. Okay, the past 30 days it has dropped for 4,000 and now is doing below 3,000. It's doing below 3,004, 3,005. Okay, so as of now, the live price as tradings are going on is 3,396.82. Okay, so it just went up to 97. All right, but you can see the spot price. The spot price is around 3,376.12, which is the average price across all exchanges. All right, so but let me just show you guys an in-depth analysis, a 1 year analysis. So I'm going to select 1 year for this price chart to show us what has been going on. All right, so as you can see, within the past 1 year, Bitcoin have risen from above 5,000, went up to 10,000, dropped to below that. It's been going up and down and ever since then has been on a downward spiral because it's been flat, okay, throughout the rest of almost the whole of 2018. It has been fat since it dropped from 10,000. It has been struggling between 7,000, goes up to 9,000 something, comes back down. Okay, then for a very period of time, it maintained around 7,000. Okay, till it now dropped, okay, till it now dropped to where it is right, to now dropped below 5,000, and ever since then has not seen the daylight of 5,000. But right now it's struggling to even get above 4,000. Okay, at the point it got to 3,200 when it was in a very downward spiral, and from there it now picked up. But as you can see, it's not still far away from 3,200 that it reached, the which was the last point it touched when the market crashed. Okay, now the question is, will this price go up? Well, I don't know, because one, people are losing confidence in market-driven coin, in Bitcoin. Okay, that I can say, because apart from the hype on trying to get people to use the coin, okay, there's basically nothing else you can actually use the coin for. You cannot buy goods and services with it. The platforms that say that they accept it barely do, because of how volatile it is. As you can see, within these seconds that I've been on this page, it's been volatile from 3,396. It do 97. It will drop down. That's how volatile it is. Okay. So let me show you guys for Ripple. Okay, Ripple is a coin that that is mostly used. Its focus is going to be served towards banks. Okay, so that they can do their settlement faster. All right, and one Ripple is below 50 cents. Okay, it's even below 30 cent, 3 cent, 30 cents. Yes, it's below 30 cents, as you can see from here. Okay, so you can see this trend for the past 1 year, that it hasn't really done well. Only passed $1 early last year. Okay, and came close to crossing it again. Then ever since then, it's below 50 cents. All right, it's below 50 cents. Okay. Now, another thing again you need to know is that when it comes to Ripple, it's a private blockchain. It uses a private blockchain, and the admin basically owns most of the coin, because what it's doing is just providing service. Okay, it's providing intermediary service, or like a settlement service to to the banking sector, so that it will speed up the speed of them doing reconciliation, so that when you send a particular coin to another bank, rather than moving the cash, what they will now send across is now Ripple. Okay, and that Ripple now will be received by the other party, but the cash will now be like, it will now be converted to cash and stored in their vault or stuff like that. Okay, that's it for Ripple. As you can see, it hasn't really done well. It's been going down, nose diving, and you can see it takes similar pattern to the Bitcoin, because almost at every point that Bitcoin had an increase, it also experienced similar movement. Okay, so let me talk about Ethereum. Ethereum is one of the most useful coins ever created. Why? Because of its blockchain, and because it has enabled, what's it called? So it has enabled people to come, entrepreneurs to come and raise funds for their business by creating tokens, utility tokens, and security tokens. Okay, so, and also due to the crackdown of SEC, the US SEC, on tokens, security tokens, because it has to fall in line with set guidelines. Okay, there has been drop on the number of tokens that is being produced, and more focus on utility tokens. Now that alone has forced the the number of usage of Ethereum to drop, which has thereby affected the price. As you can see right now, against the USD, is not doing well at all, because it came close to 1,000 early last year. And ever since then, it came down to 500, went back up to about 700, 800, then now dropped. Ever since then, has been on a downward spiral. Okay, and also given to that, some tokens were not actually meeting up to what they promised. Okay, with all their white paper and stuff like that. So it now looks like they took money and didn't deliver on what they promised. And trust me, when you have mostly speculators and people who don't have knowledge about cryptocurrencies in this space, okay, you find out that they are moved to move away from those tokens. Okay. And you know for a fact that for people to buy those tokens, they definitely need Ethereum. So that's one of the coins that is very active in terms of usage, but its activeness depends on the success of or the interest of investors in tokens. So that, let me say I create my own tokens and I call it Chunkobelagu tokens, for example. People will definitely have to come and buy my token. All right. But for them to pay for that token, they will have to use Ethereum to buy the token because it's built on the Ethereum blockchain. So that alone creates demand or creates a market for Ethereum. But as you can see, the token market has not really delivered, and people and you know investors are no longer coming in the masses to now you know invest in a lot in tokens like they used to do before. All right, because they are becoming more informed, and most times, out of fear, okay, some of them might not want to participate because they have been beaten or they have not received any investment or returns on the investment they had before. All right, so having said that, let me look at other altcoins. Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash was a breakaway from a split from Bitcoin. For me, they are gearing towards utilization of Bitcoin compared to what Bitcoin is focused on, and they are following similar trend, but early last year they were above $150 per coin, but right now they are hovering between 130 and 100, as you can see right here. Okay, as you can see right here, it's still at 150. So they're hovering practically between 130 and 100. Okay, will they go below 100? You never can tell. Okay, but there's a message I will leave with you guys at the end of this video so that you will make sense of how to make money from what is happening. Okay, I'm not doing this to make you guys say, oh man, don't invest. No, what I'm trying to let you know is to how to use this information to your own advantage, because the big boys or the experts or the seasoned investors know how to take advantage of this opportunity because they don't get emotional, they get logical. All right, so that is Bitcoin Cash for you. Then Litecoin, okay, one of the longest coin right after Bitcoin. But as you can see from its trend, it is modeled after the Bitcoin. So whatever happens to Bitcoin definitely affects it. So as you can see, it moved from close to 100 to above 200 to almost 250. The never since then hasn't gone up to that. Now it's below 200 and now it's below 100. Right now it's at $3 per coin. Now for those guys who did videos where they were buying Litecoin with the hope that the price would go up, well, as you can see, it has lost really long term wise. Looking at it, it has really fallen from grace, because for it to move from 2000 above 200 to where you are right now to below $50 to even below $40 shows that you have to do more. Because one of the things I experienced in this blockchain space, in this cryptocurrency space, especially being a merchant, is that Litecoin community is one of the communities that is more reluctant towards actually spending the coin. So they are more of hodlers in the sense that they want to maintain the price. So to avoid free fall, so what they do is that they hold on to the coin and to maintain the price. Well, that strategy doesn't work all the time, because for a coin if a coin does not have value or is not spendable, if the community is not willing to spend it, that means it discourages merchant to accept it, and thereby limits the opportunity of the coins to generate volume of transactions and to have more usage. Okay, now Dash is one of the coins that is working hard, so hard that you can see them, sponsoring boxing matches in Africa, participating in Venezuela, even in Brazil. Okay, and they too have fallen from grace, given that they were at the time they were at an all-time high of 750 as of last year, early last year. But their chart looks similar to Bitcoin and Litecoin, and now they are below $100 and at $66 per coin. Okay, $66 per coin. Now the spot price is $68. Now finally to Dogecoin. Okay, Dogecoin. This is one of the coins. It's called a fun coin, um, but the community is more flexible. Okay, because I in during the point whereby things were going well with the cryptocurrency space and people were exploiting ways to shop with it. Right now, people are just waiting for the investment to increase a little so that they can pull out. Okay, so but at that time, okay, Dogway community was the most people who actually patronized my store, which is the format store. Okay, Dogon community purchased more compared to other cryptocurrency. Right after Dogecoin is Dash and Litecoin. Okay, then Bitcoin, then sorry, Dash and what's it called? Dash and Bitcoin Cash, not Litecoin. Litecoin is the least. So in the scale of communities that are willing to spend the coin and are willing to exploit patronizing merchants with their coin, Dogecoin came first in the sense from my track record of the coins that purchased more from my online store. Talk about Dogecoin first. Second place is Dash. Third place is Bitcoin Cash. Fourth place is Bitcoin. The last place is Litecoin. Okay, so let me show you something that's interesting here. Okay, given the fact that its price is one of the lowest prices you can ever find for a cryptocurrency. Okay, given the fact that it is way below a cent. Okay, I can call it a penny for you to get one dog coin. Okay, so all right, so let's look at the 1 year price analysis, and you'll see something that is interesting that you're not seeing in Dash coin, in Dash and Litecoin and even Bitcoin. Okay, so you can see this. Okay, yes, is doing its price is low, but this is an interesting coin for people who don't have so much cash and people who want to start making quick bucks with cryptocurrency. Let me explain. You definitely know by now that this is a very cheap amount for you to come into cryptocurrency, for you to get one dog coin. Now look at this chart. Last year, early the last year, it was below 0.005, then rose to close to 0.010, dropped again, went back up again, went up again above 0.005, dropped again, and right now I think it's doing below 0.003. Okay, yeah, it's doing, yes, doing below 0.002, say. Okay, but here's my point: is this. If you hold on to this, if you buy this coin and hold on to it, the likelihood of the price going up is more than other coins. Okay, because people who are investors know this, and what they do, apart from the fact that it's not so popular like Dogecoin, if like Bitcoin. Okay, but this is what you can do with it. If you buy the coin and you buy a huge sum, okay, with a good amount of money, and you hold on to it, okay, you watch this price. The moment this price changes to the point that it is above 0.005, I'll advise you to sell. All right, I'll advise you to sell. You can sell all, you can sell some, depending on how you want to operate. Okay, but the game is to make margin. So, as far as I'm concerned, I can make good margin with Dogecoin and any other cryptocurrency, any of the altcoin listed here. Okay, because Dogecoin is popular, though not as popular as Bitcoin. But the fact that I'm looking at this chart tells me that I can make some money from this, because it is proving itself that that buying and buying and holding this coin and selling is the normal norm with this coin, because this is what is really happening here. Okay, people buy, hold for some time, they buy, accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. Okay, then wait for some time when the prices adds like 3x, 2x, 5x to the actual amount they bought it, you now sell. All right. So the question is, do you sell or do you sell some? Okay. Now, if you sell or, what it means is that you still have to buy in when the price comes down. Okay. If you still have some, that means there's probability that the price of its price would drop, because at that point the experienced investors are cashing in while others are getting slaughtered. All right. So what's my point here? Okay, I'm a very passionate person when it comes to TBC, and our track record in terms of the price can be seen that it's more stable than all these coins shown here. Far more stable. Okay, far more stable. Hasn't lost value against USD. Okay, and most importantly, you can use it to purchase goods and services. The only thing is whether you get 100%, but definitely you'll be able to spend some when getting user services. And so let me talk about how you can capitalize on this. Okay, this right here shows you that the market is down. Okay, so what do you do at this point? If you have cash, this is what I advise you to do. Right now, that is at 3,000, and Bitcoin is at 3,395. Okay, yeah, it's going to take you a lot of money, because 3,395 is a huge sum amount of money. If it's a huge sum amount of money for you to get one coin. Okay, now assuming you're able to get one coin and the price rises to about 4,000, 4,005, that's you making a good margin there. And when you sell minus the fees, you have a good sum profit. Okay, so but this is a huge amount to get. But if you can acquire this small because of this price right here, because right now it's cheap, because um it was at 4,000 something. After it went down to 2,000, it got to like 4,001, 4,002. Now somebody made profit from that. Okay, and they pulled out funds and they also dropped like this. So this is actually what is happening out there. It's a it's it's a very tough market. Okay, but if you know how to take advantage of it, you definitely do well. And that is why, if you want to go into the business of buying, holding, and selling when the price is good, then you should try Dogecoin. Okay, because one is cheap to enter, to acquire one. I can acquire as many as you want, and when the price goes up, the quantity you acquire will give you great profit compared to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is already expensive. Okay, one Bitcoin is already expensive, but this is super cheap. All right, this is super cheap. So guys, um, that's it for this video. I just want to show you guys the 1 year analysis of the prices of Bitcoin and these other altcoins. Okay, and most importantly, how to capitalize on what you're looking at right now, so you don't get scared and go and pull your money. Or okay, so that what you need or simply need to do is, if you have funds sitting idle, Pick any one of these and acquire. Okay, but most importantly, understand the market first. Don't just use my information. Go out there, analyze it yourself, buy books, read books, ask questions, watch YouTube videos from experts. Though not everybody's an expert. Most people are just speculators. They are just showing up on CNN, CNBC to help influence the market. Okay, so when they do that, they cash in. Those guys are really smart, man. So that's it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you find value in this, kindly share, give a thumbs up, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel if you're watching this but you're not a subscriber of my channel. Okay, thank you guys for watching and do have a blessed day. Bye for now.